Sporting Liberties is a group of like-minded clubs, groups and individuals calling for the urgent provision of proper sporting facilities in southwest inner city Dublin for the development of clubs, schools, and within that the promotion of community spirit, which in turn leads to the development of this wonderful community. But we do not have the proper sporting facilities that the young people and the community deserve.
Well, growing up in James Street with the sporting facilities that were around, there wasn't really that many. There was the odd bit of grass here and there, but there was a football pitch, concrete, and I played there once when I was younger. I cut my knee open and I never went back because it's all glass there. So I never really liked football because of that.
The pitches and all were always torn up. All the rubber that'd be torn up, and you wouldn't be able to play football, and then you'd be playing the flat, and that's a much smaller space.
St. Catherine's is about 2-minute walk away from my house, but yet it's the only area, kind of community centre that doesn't have a pitch to play on. It's all indoors. There's no outdoor facilities.
I'm training at St. Catherine's in the hall every Tuesday from 4 to 5. Cost me €17, and then I train down on the dump at the back road of Oliver Bond there at Briffwood Street. It's a bit of land that's there, and I just train the kids on the bit of land down there. Dublin City Council, I think, owned it, but there's nobody using it. People use it for their dogs to go to poo and whatever. But I just go in, clean it every Tuesday and train the kids on it then for an hour and a half. I'd get the drinkers sitting there in the summer with all their cans and bottles and all. So I have to go in and say, sorry, I'm coming in to train the kids, you wouldn't move off. You get a bit of hassle off some of them, but what can you do? You have to get rid of them, don't you, if you want to keep the football team going and train the kids.
We just don't have the facilities. We need this green space. I've been living in Dublin, myself and my husband, over 20 years, and within inner city Dublin, the south of Dublin, and there's a huge chronic lack of sporting places inside the canal that has a population over 50,000. So it is critical that this area is kept as a green space for our children.
Big time. £70 a week for a minibus to get you to your match. That's a big thing on the kids. I hate asking the kids for subs. Whether you could save the subs and buy them a new bag, a new jacket, and let them look the part going out to the matches.
For example, I train for Gaelic football up in the Ivy grounds, and there's a soccer pitch, and then on the outside of the soccer pitch there's a line GAA pitch you can use, there's a rugby pitch and all that. The land we use is not ours, it belongs to another GAA club. There's more facilities up there, and I've seen kids from this area going up there to play sport instead of coming down St. Catherine's. Last year we had a under-16s team, and there should have been around 25 girls on it, but because training was too far and it was too hard to get to, for certain girls, loads of them dropped out. So this year we couldn't go up to under-18s and minor. So because we had to go senior, loads of girls didn't want to play, so they just left altogether.
Well, without a ground, it was difficult, but we managed to get by. We went up to Tarnier, but it was a big long drive, so we wouldn't get that much training in. We'd mainly struggle just to get up there because of traffic and the like. But yeah, it hasn't been easy to train without a ground.
That's a huge thing in that we don't have a green area here. There's 50,000 living inside the canal, and then we wonder why we have problems with drugs and children getting, into disruptive behaviour. Kids just want to go out and play games. It's so important.
We've Island Bridge, I know, we play up there every Saturday, but that's between about 3 or 4 different clubs is using it, and there's about 15 teams using it. I have a fixture this Saturday and the 2 teams is playing at 11:30. How are we going to both play at 11:30 on the one pitch? What's going to happen now? Where am I playing on Saturday? Who's playing the match? It'd be brilliant because there's Usher Celtic, there's Ivy Trust, there's loads of local football teams around the area, and the same as me, you have to travel, where that's 5 minutes away from the whole lot of us, we'd only have to walk up the roads with.
If there was a pitch, then I think it would affect the community positively. It would be a lot easier for people to get into sports because they're playing on actual grass, not concrete, with glass everywhere.
If we had pitches behind St. Catherine's, it would benefit the community. it would get the area more well known, and then people might, if there wasn't like facilities in their area, they'd come down and use our facilities. Like, they'd benefit like everyone.
If we did have a proper size pitch, I probably would have more friends, more the communication, more the social life.
Everybody would get involved in it. They'd want to play football, hurling, everything. It'd be used for everything. It'd be brilliant for the community.
There'd be like loads more girls, especially girls who play more sports, because it'd be quicker, easier to get to.
I need a green space before all my windows in my house are broken with the kids banging balls and the neighbours are complaining, but we just need that area for children to be involved in.
The people around the Liberties would be delighted to see that for all the young kids that's grown up in the area. That's why I do the football, to keep them out of all the trouble that's going on, and drugs and drink and everything else.
There's just not enough space, not enough grass.
It's not fair, like it's not fair on me, and then it's not fair on like younger generations coming up or older generations.
Any other part of Dublin you look at, they have all these green areas. Down the country have huge amount of green areas, and we just seem to be, they just want to take any space we have and just build on it, which is just going to cause more trouble and problems in the long run.
It's important that any community across the country has access to proper sporting facilities, both indoors and outdoors. And it's a crying shame on Dublin City Council and our national government that we don't have those facilities in the Liberties. It's in the inner city of Dublin. It serves a population of over 50,000 people, and all those people who want to partake in those activities have to travel outside their own locality. We are calling on everyone who lives in the Liberties and the surrounding areas to pick up the phone, contact their local councillors, contact their TDs, because that's what they're paid for. Tell them how you feel and what you want and what action you want them to take.
It's all for the kids, isn't it?